Well, to Memorial Day weekend. We've got the sun setting on a Friday night, Sabbath. And Memorial Day weekend, for one, it kicks off summertime. But for two, it's Memorial Day. That means remembering those who have passed before us and made this world a better place. Welcome to this Memorial Day Beach Report. We are on Hutchinson Island. I know I kept saying it wrong earlier today, but we're on Hutchinson Island. Hi, Darla. Hi, Laura. Hi, Jeannie. And I'm babysitting my sister's cats while she is out of town. So I'm super blessed to be in this very beautiful place. Hutchinson Island is the creme de la creme. I mean, this place is unbelievably gorgeous and really nice neighborhoods and just a really wonderful place to be. So I feel very blessed and lucky that I get to be here with the cats. And the cats are very sweet. I'm gonna turn the camera around so we can maybe look for Todd. I did get a little video of a manatee earlier today, so look for that. I'll be posting that soon after the show. But right now, we've got the very end of a beautiful Hutchinson Island sunset. Yes, frickin' frack. The cutie cats. Oh, they're so funny. So Frick woke me up at 5 o'clock this morning claiming that he was almost dead from starvation. I'm like, really? I fed them. These cats are very dramatic. Cats are so different than dogs. It cracks me up. Remember how my baby Muffin loved cats. She loved these cats, and these cats loved her. They got along very well. They were cousins, and they knew it. So there could be all kinds of wildlife. There is all kinds of wildlife here at Hutchinson Island. Although we can't see them, they're hiding in the water. But that's okay. It's still gorgeous. Hi, Wilfredo. Please speak English. I do know a little bit of Spanish, and my husband was Cuban, but we speak English on the Beach Report. Unless we're speaking German, and then we do that too. Hi, Janet. So this is such a cute little dock that I'm on here. People clean their fish, and you can go fishing here. I don't like to fish. I don't like to catch anything live and kill it. That's just not in my nature. Yeah, I don't think Todd eats ice cream, Darla. And I'm looking for the moon. Where's the moon? Oftentimes we have a moonrise at the same time that we have a sunset. But I'm not seeing it. It's a lot of water, right? Yeah, I would throw the fish back. Even then, I worry, like, are they traumatized by being caught? They've got to be traumatized. All right, Wilfredo's from Chile and doesn't speak English, I'm thinking. He doesn't live in the United States. Okay. Well, welcome to the Beach Report anyway, Wilfredo. Please like and subscribe. We appreciate it. You don't have to hide him, Darla. He's fine. He wants to speak Spanish. Let him speak Spanish. He said he doesn't live in the United States, I think. You know, not everybody on the Beach Report is from America. This is an international show. And I am an international show host. Being also a Swiss citizen. Look how beautiful that sky's gonna get pretty tonight. Got a little plane up there. Beautiful, beautiful area, Hutchinson Island. All right, so what do you guys want to talk about? Want to talk about Diddy? Want to talk about Epstein? Want to talk about the fact that our country is pretty much a human trafficking hub for the whole world? Yeah. Yeah. It's really disgusting. I don't know if you've been following the Diddy case, but oh my. You start to learn that these people in the entertainment industry, they have zero morals. They don't care about anything that doesn't have sex involved. I don't know, it just makes me think that these people, like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? What are your life goals? I find it difficult to even feel sorry for Cassie, because Cassie, she kind of reminds me of George Soros, and in this way. George Soros once said to an interviewer, when he asked him about why was he collecting money or helping the Germans to collect money and hurt the people in the ghetto that he lived in, because George Soros was Jewish and grew up in a Hungarian ghetto. And when the Nazis came to Hungary, they hired him and he took the job. When they asked him, why did you do that? He said, if it wasn't me, it would have been somebody else. And he probably would have been killed if he hadn't done it, so there's that, but he seemed really proud of himself. So then I started to think about Cassie, and she said that if she didn't do what Diddy wanted, somebody else would have. Somebody else would have taken her place. That makes me think that you kind of got what you deserve, sweetheart. Oh, is it night there, Nizar? I know, it's so interesting where there's day here, there's night somewhere else, but that's the shape of our world. Anyway, talking about Cassie Ventura. This very young girl who got sucked in to Diddy's world. Why? Because she wanted to have fame and fortune. She was a talented singer, and you can go look up her music. She has a really good voice, actually. She could have been somebody. Instead, now we just know her as a Diddy sex slave, because he treated her like a sex slave. And it's really sad. And you see pictures of this absolutely beautiful woman. But now we know that behind that smile, behind the Balenciaga clothing, behind the facade, was torture. And doing what one man wanted, just for what reason? I don't know. I don't understand why a woman does what a man wants when he's going to beat her no matter what. I don't get it. I don't get it. And I don't get it from a place where I've been there. You know, I am actually the wife of, I was a domestic abuse victim, and my ex-husband put his hands around my throat in front of my children. So I get it. I understand. And after I left my first husband, I did go from the frying pan into the fire and ended up with my divorce attorney. Then also took advantage of me. And so I'm not saying I'm any better than any other woman who has gone through domestic abuse. But there's a difference between me and Cassie Ventura. If any man asked me to do the things that Cassie Ventura was asked to do. I gotta say, I would not have complied. I'm a little bit feisty like that, and I understand that she was young, but you know, there's a time when I was young too. Janet was almost killed even after her divorce. I hear you, Janet, because after you leave a man is the most dangerous time for you. Darla also has been through it. I know, we are stronger because of our horrible husbands. Yeah. So I hear the stuff about Cassie Ventura, and I hear the things that she did to appease Diddy. And I gotta tell you, I can't square with any of it. You know, the voyeurism, him saying, oh, you know, let's do this, it'll be fun. Come on. Come on. I understand that she thought she was so in love, but how long was she so in love with this person who would beat her for no reason? For her face simply looking a certain way, he would beat her. How is she in love with that? I get it. I get it. I was in love with men who abused me too, but after they abused me, I wasn't in love anymore. I was in a kind of a hate. I was in a survival mode. I was in this, you know, when a man put his hands on you, you go through a kind of a process, I think. And those women who claim that they still love these men who abuse them, I have to wonder. I have to wonder. I don't think there's love anymore. I think that turns into something different, like it's a survival mode kind of situation. It's not love. It's, you know, it's where you think you can't survive without this person, even though this person may well kill you. It's psychologically so messed up. And it's one of the reasons why I'm alone in the world now, since my second husband passed away. And he was a good man, and he loved me very much. Unfortunately, he wasn't long for this world. But I learned a lot from him. And he also taught me that when you are anywhere and a man you don't know starts acting familiar with you, get the heck away from him. Men who act familiar with a woman they don't know, they're up to no good. It's never a good thing when a stranger puts his arms around you and acts like he knows you. So don't ever fall for that. And I know it's hard for us ladies because we want to be kind, we want to be nice. We don't want to have the, you know, the false what's it called, where you falsely accuse somebody. We don't want to do that. But I'm sorry, but if a man you don't know comes and starts putting arms around you and treating you like he knows you, get the hell away from him. Ray taught me that. Ray taught me that. I know, Darla, I hear you, girl, because it's scary out there. Because there are men out there who look at us like we're just candy. We're just some kind of toy to play with. Linda says she was broken down and stupid, no way out. He was too powerful, sick. I hear you. I agree, Linda. I agree with you. But at the same time, I don't know. It's really hard for me to square with the things that she did. Hi, Sandy. I want to feel sorry for Cassie. I do. But I think that Cassie also let some of that stuff happen because she was seduced by the power and the fame and the money. And that's kind of on her. You know, I had, exactly, Laura, I had a career in television for just a few years. I could not be bought. I could not be coerced into doing things that I didn't want to do simply for fame or money, because I don't care about either one. And I do this show And it is so wonderful for me because I do it all by myself. And this is like, this is me, one woman show, able to do what I want to do, and nobody pulls my strings. Nobody tells me what to say. Nobody pays me. No, that's not true. YouTube pays me. YouTube does pay me. Not a lot. It's getting better. It's getting better all the time. It's all good. It's all good. But I'm just saying, I am not a kept woman. And I'm so happy about that because, you know, even when I was married to my first husband, we had children, you know, and I was a working mom, always a working mom. I was always a writer, always a journalist. Even with my babies, I had a birthday cake business. You know, I never just like was a mom. Not that that isn't a super important job, because it definitely is. It's hard to take care of kids. It is full time, no doubt. But people don't really seem to have a lot of respect for you when you just say, I'm a mom. That's what I do. I take care of my children. No, it's sad, really. It's very sad. Before I had children, I vowed that I would be hands-on mom. That I would always, always take care of my babies and never send them to daycare. And I'm not putting those of you down who sent your kids to daycare. I know it's expensive. I get it. It's hard. But that's why I became a freelance writer. High spirit, so that I could care for my babies and still work from home. That's why I did that. That was my choice. You know, we all make our own choices. And I do feel like Cassie Ventura made her choices. And I feel like she also did it out of low self-esteem. Because she had talent. And she had a wonderful voice. And instead of becoming a superstar like she wanted, she just became the girlfriend. And that's really, really sad for her. You know, sometimes it's so hard in this world. You want to be successful. You want to make it on your own. And then somebody like, I look at Cassie's story and I see that Diddy put his sights on her. And he just somehow wanted to control her, be obsessed with her. And she fell for it. That's what happened. I hear you, Darla. My kids were my life too. And now they have their own lives. And they are thriving. And regardless of what they think about that, I know that if my children are thriving, I did my job. Because a lot of kids, they don't always make it. And I'm not saying that if your child didn't make it, it's your fault. It's not. It's not. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that when you do at least have your kids do survive and they have good lives, you know, you can take credit for that. I take credit for it. I don't know what I would do if the opposite happened. I can't even imagine what you go through, Darla. Children. They rule our lives. They really do. But we do have our own lives too. And we do have to take care of ourselves. So I think that gets easier every day. The older we get, the wiser we get. Well, our sunset is starting to color up the sky. We've got some pretty sparkly clouds there. Some sun-kissed cloudage going on. Very beautiful. I don't know where Todd is. We did see Todd the other day. I saw Todd, I think, more than you did. The end to another evening, and as it's Friday, it is also a Sabbath evening. Gotta love it. Oh, not tornado weather again, Darla. My goodness, you need to leave Pennsylvania. I don't know. I lived there for a long time, and like, after I left, I'm like, why did I ever live there? Seriously. Don't love Pennsylvania. Bad weather, crazy people. Sorry. Sorry I'm putting Pennsylvania down, but I am a Pennsylvania girl, so, I'm going to do it. All right, I'm going to open up the forum to you all. What do you want to talk about? Because I'm tapped. I'm so exhausted, you guys. After driving thousands of miles in the past couple of weeks, I am really done with this day. And I'm going to go to sleep early tonight. But I did want to spend this sunset time with you all. Is it freezing there? What the heck, Darla? What is it? It's like, it's almost May. We know it is May. It's almost June. And it's freezing in Pennsylvania. It's so typical. All right, somebody either give me a topic to talk about or a song to sing. 51. Well, that's not freezing, Darla. Although if it were 51 here, I would not be happy with that. And I would consider it quite cold. All right, you guys, topic or song? What do you want to hear? This is a beautiful sky, by the way. All right, there we go. Good one, Darla, whatever your name is. Country roads, take me home to the place where I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. All right, I like Laura's idea much better. Jeremiah was a bullfrog, dude. He was a good friend of mine. I never understood a single word he said, but I helped him drink his wine. He always had some mighty fine wine, singing joy to the world. All the boys and girls now, joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea, joy to you and me. That's a great song. You know I love the ladies, love to have my fun. I'm a high-flying rider in a something rainbow rider, straight shooting son of a gun, singing joy to the world. All the boys and girls now, joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea, joy to you and me. Speaking of singing with Laura, Princess Laura, I'm going to see Princess Laura tomorrow morning, so stay tuned, because tomorrow morning we are going to have a really great time here on Hutchinson Island. Or wait, no, Fort Pierce. We have to get off the island for this one. It's a farmer's market and live music, so we'll have a good time tomorrow. I get to see my Princess Laura. Can't wait. I love my friends. By the way, just a quick PSA. So when my husband passed away, he taught me one of the most important things I ever learned in my life. When you die, you can't take anything with you. You can't take this ocean. You can't take your car. You can't take your clothes. You can't take your house. You can't take anything. But there is something you can take. And that's your relationships. So I spend my time collecting friends. Because when I die and I go up to heaven and I meet my maker, I want to have a big corridor of friends behind me. That's my plan. Be with my friends forever. All right, let's look at the, look at the clouds now. Look how illuminated they are. They're glowing orange from the sun. How beautiful is that? Darla, I think friends are the most important thing that you can have in your life. A most precious commodity. More treasured than gold or silver or diamonds. Hi, Charlie. God bless you too, my friend. Thank you for being a friend. Do, do, do. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Do, do, do. That's from the theme of the Golden Girls, but I love that show and I love that song. Here's one for you. When you're down and troubled and you need a helping hand, and nothing, Lord, nothing is going right, close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You've got a friend. If the sky above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind should begin to blow, keep your head together and call my name out loud, and soon I will be running to your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, yeah baby, see you again. Thanks, Robin. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You got a friend. Yeah, baby, you got a friend. Ain't it good to know that you got a friend? You got a friend. All right, I'm done. Look how beautiful the sky is now. Oh my gosh, it's like golden. It's really gorgeous. I'm glad that you like it, Robin. Thank you. It's hard sometimes to put yourself out there, but when I do, I always get rewarded, because my sweet, sweet friends who follow me, I feel very appreciated by you. And I know that you love to see beautiful things and places just like I do. So I'm gonna say ciao for now. I'm gonna leave you with the image of this gorgeous, gorgeous sunset. Look at that sky. Wow. Wow. Look what God painted for us tonight. He's the greatest artist ever in the world. Thank you, Darla. I appreciate you all very much. All right, you guys. I'm going to say ciao for now. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And we'll see you tomorrow morning, bright and early on the Beach Report. See you tomorrow morning. Be there, Robin. Like and subscribe. Ciao for now.